We had a lot of fun together. That first time that I met is not really very clear in my mind. It's sort of, when I look back, it's like, it feels like I always knew her.
Karen immediately took me in under her wing and taught me everything she knows about housing and about the state of Georgia. And I taught her golf. So that was our trade-off.
You know, she was always incredibly accomplished, but she was incredibly humble too.
One of the early on meetings, somebody came up to me and asked me, well, who's that? I said, well, that's Karen. I said, oh, who's Karen? Well, she's the one that organizes and runs the whole Georgia Initiative Community Housing.
Every day she gave her best for those communities. I think that spoke a lot to her passion. Her heart was in that people have affordable, safe housing. So many times it's heartbreaking to see those situations where it's not safe.
She was really about innovation, and she was really trying to challenge the group to think about how we can work some of the innovative projects, ideas into GIC, get people to think outside the box.
All of her work really focused on supporting communities, mostly a lot of small towns in Georgia, in identifying the housing problems that they have and then trying to find a path to solutions.
She really wanted to teach those communities the art of partnering and the art of collaborating to raise their communities up through this issue of housing.
Her ability to connect with people is something that's hard to put into words for me. She was very much about building relationships, and that's, in our research we've shown really the way in which you develop capacity to address housing problems is by connecting people.
Once people saw success in the model and what she was trying to accomplish, people wanted more. They came back.
We spent many hours in the car going to site visits and to monthly meetings. We had amazing conversations when you're in a car 5 hours one way and 5 hours back the other way. But a lot was what resources and tools are available, what new strategies, what new techniques would work for this particular community that we were going to visit.
The times that I was always very grateful or appreciative of her was traveling for conferences, which I'm a huge introvert and I find conferences a little painful, but Karen, always went with me and it turned something that I sometimes sort of dreaded into this, great experience.
She loved people. She was always buzzing around and chatting, and everybody knew her after a while. I mean, because people wanted to meet her and talk with her, engage with her.
I know a lot of us have struggled with her not being here. She was the state leader in housing, and I think that this recognition going forward will cement that legacy as someone who day in and day out thought about housing and quality of life for people.
She helped make a difference in people's lives. People that she's never met because of the result of the initiatives and projects that have been done in local communities.
I think about Karen, all the time. I think about her throughout the day, still 4 years later. Since she's died, I think it became clear what a great friend she was to so many people. I have a lot of friends and I've not met anyone like her, and I don't think I ever will.